There's this guy named...
I think the only drink that's still in glass now is what?
Coca-Cola.
Well, Mexican Coke.
Right, but you can still get it, is what I'm saying. Like, you can't get like a glass.
I was just thinking like a regular, like American drink, like
Yahoo.
Like Yoohoo is who fucking drinks Yoohoo, dude?
Who the fuck? Okay, I have a fucking real issue here. How the fuck? So glass is so expensive, right? That's the reason. It's like glass is like heavier. It breaks more often. It's difficult to ship in comparison to plastic. It's a lot cheaper.
Right.
We Snapple can't afford it, but fucking Yoohoo can afford glass. Who the fuck is drinking Yoohoo?
You know why you can afford it? Because Yoohoo's making the effort to do it, man.
That's so annoying, man.
Also, anyone that drinks Yoohoo will beat the fuck out of anybody. Like the Snapple fan base is not violent enough to be like, if they're like, hey, if we put it in plastic, they'll get mad, but they'll get mad. Yoohoo, like, if we put it in plastic, they'll come here and they'll eat us.
Okay, that's plausible. That is plausible. That is plausible.
They'll come here and they'll eat us.
Feed on us.
That is
They'll be
extremely
outside
plausible.
chewing through the metal. Like, one guy will be like, why is it in glass? Take a huge bite out of a metal gate. And they'll be like, yo, this is bad.
I will never let that go, man. Like glass bottles are just so much better objectively for drink storage. Like, it's just so,
you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
It chills it better. It chills it better.
It gets it way colder, dude. It's way more secure.
Less taste follows out it.
It doesn't add a stupid fucking taste to it, especially like when it's transferring. A lot of times when drinks are being transferred, like, oh, it's fucking cold probably for like the last few minutes it was actually shipped. They don't turn that thing on for the entire time, so it's like hot as shit in the truck, and it just sweet fucking plastic chemicals are just seeping into it.
It's so
we're all
annoying,
just becoming
dude.
all weird and deformed.
It's so frustrating, dude.
That's why I'm 69%
Snapple,
plastic now, bro. I hate that shit.
You are 69% plastic.
I'm 69% plastic. That's fucking terrible.
It's pretty bad.
I'm
man.
so plastic.
Plastic man, yeah, but yeah, don't trust people that drink Yoohoo. That if you see like cross the street, if you see a guy drinking Yoohoo, cross the fucking street.
If you see a guy drinking Yoohoo, don't let him know you saw him. Though, like don't draw attention to it. Like notice him and then calmly cross the street.
When you see a man with Yoohoo, put on your shades. Put on your sunglasses when you see a man with Yoohoo.
Put on your shades.
Yes, absolutely put on your shades. You need to put on your shades.
Because he's gonna notice and he's gonna eat you.
No, he's not gonna notice.
You gotta.
No. You don't understand. You have to put your shades on so you can survey him without him understanding that that you're surveying him. You know what I mean? Like you can.
What if they notice you with the shades on?
It doesn't matter because they're not going to. They're like fucking predators. They're like
28 days
raptors.
later. Like 28 days later. Have you guys seen 28 days later? You know when they run and just like looking around like shit so fast,
just doing the little thing and then taking a sip of the Yoohoo.
No, they bite the bottle.
Dude, I have they eat it like it's fucking sugar glass, man. Like it's fucking Willy Wonka eating the fucking teacups. That's heinous.
The way we just painted Yoohoo drinkers as subhuman.
Fuck them, man. They don't deserve glass. I mean, they don't deserve glass. What the fuck are you preserving?
They don't.
What taste? What flavor profile are you preserving with your fucking glass? Chocolate water? You savage?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Funny,
Leave.
What's funny is that I bet the ones when they drink the when they come in like the paper bottle, the paper like ones. Because they have the paper Yoohoos. I bet they just eat that like a loaf of bread.
Paper? What are you saying? What?
There's the paper. There's the paper like the juice boxes of.
What, like a fucking snow cone? What do you mean?
No, but there's like Yoohoo juice boxes, like the boxes of Yoohoo. You've seen these before.
That's not paper.
Oh, like a high C, like a high C juice box.
Okay, that's not paper.
Like the pouches.
Okay, all right. That's not paper.
I bet they eat it like loaves of bread. I bet they just pick it up and start chewing on it like loaves of bread. They rip it apart. They rip it out.
Oh man,
they're psychos, man.
I have so little Like I used
They're
to.
not
It's
humans.
so funny. It's so funny too because like I remember. I'm sure I've told this story on the podcast before, but like I remember being a kid. I remember being like maybe 6 or 7 or whatever, and I loved Yoohoo. And then I like literally one week on Wednesday I loved it, and on Thursday I couldn't stand it. I was like, what the fuck am I drinking? Like it was like overnight where I was like to like something.
Chris, you're
snapped in my
half
head.
one of them. Chris, you're half one of them. If you love Yoohoo, you're half one of them. You got the gene for it in you.
That's how I know.
Kid might be one
That's
of
how
them.
I know. That's how I know, man.
Your kid
That's
might
how
be
I.
one.
That's the reason why I have this this deep hatred because I understand. You know what I mean?
Chris, you have a child. You have a child, and your child is like a regular, like 4-month-old baby. You bring Yoohoo in, and it gets up, it walks, and it picks up the Yoohoo and starts eating the glass bottle.
I've never.
And there's no
I will
blood in its
never.
mouth.
First off.
There's no blood in its mouth. Its mouth is like
you
reinforced.
slingshot that shit into the trash can afterwards.
Oh, you
Fuck
can't.
this kid.
It'll kill you. That toddler will be able to kill a grown man. You gotta make sure, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna train you to be normal.
I don't know,
I gotta
man.
keep you
It is a
away
miracle
from you.
that it really is a miracle that Yoohoo still survives. Especially, like, first of all, it's already weird that a grown ass person would even drink chocolate milk. Like it is a little like as a beverage. You just go out of your way to drink chocolate milk. It is a little bit funny. But on top of that, like there's Nesquik. There's
Bro,
like you would think that it would
not even because Yoohoo isn't even milk. It's chocolate drink.
It's
I'm
chocolate
not
water,
making that
yeah.
up. There's dude. If you go to convenience stores, you will find Yoohoo on the shelves unrefrigerated. And
Yeah, it's not refrigerated.
That shattered my life when I saw that. I was like, that is unsafe to drink. No, chocolate beverages should not be fucking unrefrigerated. That's insane.
When I looked for Yoohoo the one time, and I was like, why is it not in a milk aisle? I changed. At that moment, I grew up
it's
a
an
little bit.
immediate shift because,
I
look,
went from like a child to like an adolescent.
so there's
and I was like, what the
dry
fuck?
milk. So there's basically no absolutely yeah. So and then there's just a little bit of whey in it. So I see how It's like a
it's a fucking
it's
concoction, dude.
It's like a protein shake with no protein in it.
Yeah,
it's so not. It doesn't satiate anything.
It's just shake. That's all it is. It's there's no
It is
milk.
funny.
It's just shake.
They call it chocolate drink, not chocolate milk.
It's crazy man, because, dude,
That's so
I
funny.
respect chocolate milk, man. I like chocolate milk. I don't go out of my way to have it, but like, you know what? If I'm feeling it,
It's
every now and again,
delicious.
it's
Don't get me wrong.
delicious. I don't begrudge anybody for having a nice glass of chocolate milk. Especially you can customize how chocolatey it is, dude. Like, it's great. It's a great drink, top tier drink, sincerely. But like, fuck, man, Yoohoo, there's something else going on in there. That's like it's like a fucking Shrek 2 potion or something. Like, what the fuck? How are you making this? What is it doing?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. I
Look,
can't.
man,
They
you
don't
wanna have some
deserve
chocolate
glass.
milk. And if you don't look, I don't really even drink milk anymore. Actually, I'm an almond milk
neither.
guy. But I just do like a vanilla almond milk, and then if you have some fucking Cocoa Puffs, I don't really do Cocoa Puffs either. But like on the rarity, then that fucking the leftover, that
Almond
shit
milk?
right
Yeah.
there,
Yeah, dude.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
With some little bit of chocolate left
almond milk
over.
absorbs cereal really well. Like I've noticed, just
I
generally,
fuck
like,
with-
in comparison to
I
normal
like
milk.
almond milk, but I just wish I could drink regular milk, man. I miss regular milk.
Yeah, I'm not 100% lactose intolerant, but I'm enough to where I don't fuck with milk.
I drink
Yeah.
milk, and then I just feel agony the whole rest of the day.
Agony,
Sounds
it's
like
a
you're
pretty
lactose
serious
intolerant
word.
then too.
100% I am.
I know there's
I've farted through my pants before, through fucking solid dickies, bro.
You blew
solid,
them out.
Blew the back of them out, and I was like, well, I'm very far away from my house, so I just gotta walk it out through the streets like this.
Did I tell you that I didn't know? I don't know if I told you guys. I didn't know that was. I thought everyone was just like that. Everyone was like lactose intolerant when I was young, and I had a like a kickback at my house when I was like, I don't know, it was freshman year, and this girl, she just started pounding the milk in my fridge. Like, I'm talking about 3-4 glasses, and I was just looking at her like, you need to leave. You're gonna like fucking break my toilet, bitch. Like, you're gonna like, but I didn't know. She was like, no, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. And that kind of like fucked me up because I never had this conversation with anyone. I just thought like, oh, milk fucks you up. I just thought like, that's just what it does. And then I didn't know that there's levels to this shit. Kind of blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
And so, Yeah, there's some people, and also people that just chug milk like that too. Anyway,
it's weird. It's a weird thing to chug.
You gotta watch them too. You gotta watch out for them too.
Yeah, they definitely like they'll definitely eat your food off your plate if you look away. They'll definitely grab your whole plate, open their jaw, and push it all down their mouth, and then put your plate back. It'll be clean.
We were at a friend's birthday dinner where we were at this Korean BBQ place, and it was a bunch of other content people and some close friends of mine. We were all kind of sitting there, and it was this girl that I've never met before is like a friend of a friend who was brought to this thing. And we were at this Korean restaurant, and she'd never had Korean barbecue before, and we were eating. It was like, yeah, man, it's super good. And I said, like, hey, man, there's like a secret menu where you can get it's on the download, but you can order a cat's face. And she was like, "That's not an." She was like, "That's not an okay joke." And I remember why. And I remember thinking like, "Why?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that was even." I just genuinely thought that's cat's face racist. Would be a ridiculous thing to have on a menu. Period. But I forgot that there was even a stereotype oriented with that because like Asian eat cats. Yes. No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not even in my mind.
Yeah, you didn't even think about it.
But so then I turned around and I was like, it's wild. I was like, it's wildly racist actually of you to assume that's what I meant. I just think it's bizarre. I just think it would be weird for you to be offered a cat's face. I don't know what you're on, but you made it weirdly racial for no reason. God bless you.
Also, I just would have hit her. I would have hit her.
Yeah. I should have actually put her face down on the grill. Really, is what I should have done, but but I didn't know her that well.
You hit her so hard.
You take a sip of Yoohoo and you start eating her.
Now I'm eating your face.
Hit her in blood.
That's
you
so
talking
insane.
To? You turn back with the.
I love the idea of like
not loving your children for no reason. It's crazy.
But that's what I mean. There's a level of respect and not like trying to like play like.
I'm not trying to adhere to these rules. Like bitch. You brought it into this world.
Dude, I could easily not love my kids. Watch me.
I could for a reason, not for no reason. For no reason, not loving your kid.
What if your son drank Yoohoo?
Well, I would have to curve because they can still be normal functioning people, but if you don't suppress that gene, they'll become monsters.
No, Yoohoo people cannot be normal people. Yoohoo people must be.
You can normalize them.
Look, I know this is like I know this is a weird time to be saying shit like this based on like what's happening in the world, but like I think Yoohoo people need to be called like sincerely. Like if
you could normalize a sociopath, you can normalize a Yoohoo person. It'll be more difficult for the Yoohoo person, but it's possible.
Yeah. All right. Well,
because Yoohoo people are just born with extra strength. They're more predatory by nature.
Yeah.
They're stronger, they're faster, they're more dangerous, but they can still be taught how to be human.
He's so stupid.
Are you alright there? Did you choking on your drink there?
Yeah, fucking.
What if Derrick's camera veered over and there was a Yoohoo? A Yoohoo freshly banded to the glass is fresh. I'm like, look, he's one of them. He's one of them.
I wouldn't feel betrayal, but I would feel something weirdly close.
Sure you guys want to cancel doing the podcast in person.
We would at least take a week off.
I'm sorry, guys. I hate that I held this
Derrick, finding out that Derrick had a Yoohoo just off screen, like off stage left, would at least make us pause the podcast for a week. It would be like if there was like an intense. Like if one of us died, you know what I mean? And we had to like figure out like what the fuck we're gonna do. Like it would be like a week of just like, all right, well, we gotta sort this shit out.
I wouldn't talk to Derrick anymore. I'd be like, I invited you to my home. I've let you sleep in my home before.
So spinning back fist and fighting like in MMA is actually pretty effective, but it is a high probability that you'll break something.
Yeah. Also, you miss a lot.
It's just too much force. You do miss a lot just because, you take your eye off the prize, but like a lot of times people break their hands, then they break their arms when they do that shit. It's a terrible.
But I've also seen it connect and like level people. Like
a lot of people got knocked out by spinning when you spin, but it's just not a good. It's high risk, high reward, man.
That's how Verne Troyer died, I think.
Just spinning punch people. Just do a spinning punch, man. Or just do a spinning kick, man.
He shattered his arms
when those shits land, bro.
Bled out.
Can you imagine doing a spinning backhand punch to Verne Troyer of all people? Verne Troyer. So for people who are listening who might not know, Verne Troyer is the small, like the little person actor who played fucking Mini-Me in Austin Powers.
He's dead also. He's also
very dead. Yeah, that's why I'm joking
Corpsed
about
it.
Up. He's been dead for a long ass time. And there was so little of him to begin with that he's definitely just like dust by now. So
yeah, dust in the wind.
Might as well feed him to something, you know?
Yeah.
Might as well
right,
feed him to
pour
something. YouTube on his corpse. I wonder what would happen.
He comes back.
Yeah, you think it has any reanimation properties?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can you imagine Verne Troyer? Can you imagine Verne Troyer with the symbiote?
Yoohoo is literally the shift of the Reanimator. It's literally that goop from the Reanimator. It's literally the same properties as that shit. It just turns you into a feral beast and it brings you back to life.
Oh man, I hate how prevalent Yoohoo is in this episode. This is gonna be the Yoohoo episode.
It makes it easy for me.
It should be like a thumbnail of like Derrick holding a Yoohoo, like for the thumbnail, like putting it in camera. We're like, and you only have canine teeth. You only have canine.
That's stupid. It's like Nosferatu and shit. Just
you look like
fucking
a monster, dude.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Dumb. First of all, you can't paint with one color because then it's just one color.
Yes, you can.
Then it's just one color.
That's the whole thing.
No, you need more than one color to make a painting.
You don't paint the whole thing that one color, Chris. But you paint. You don't.
But that's what I'm saying.
One color on the canvas.
But that's what I'm saying.
You use one color to paint the picture.
That's still using multiple colors. It's still using the negative color space of the canvas.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Look, I think on average people would enjoy multiple colors more than one color.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all are...
Look,
you
man,
drink Yoohoo, so whatever. That's clearly why you guys think this fucking crazy
It is fine.
I've been bugging this whole episode. Have you not seen? I've been wilding out this whole episode.
Pan your camera down. Where the fuck's the Yoohoo at? Where is the fucking Yoohoo?
There's no Yoohoo in here.
It's around there somewhere.
The camera goes here. There's a fucking tower, a wall tower of Yoohoo.
I am legitimately gonna go find some Yoohoo.
Scrap paper on the floor and bite marks in it.
He's
I'm gonna try to get it sponsored by Yoohoo because, like, who fucks with Yoohoo? I bet we can get a Yoohoo sponsor.
We should. Next episode, we should all get Yoohoos and drink them and not say anything. Like throughout the show,
we have Yoohoo merch on. We have Yoohoo merch on.
I'm gonna look for like a Yoohoo racing jacket. I'm gonna see if they have one of those on.
There's a big there's a green screen behind me with a Yoohoo on it. Yeah, so what's going on the podcast today?
Don't even acknowledge the Yoohoo.
We don't acknowledge it. We just take a sip. We take a sip when we're thirsty, and then we'll. But that's it. But that's
twitch a little bit.
But yeah, we don't acknowledge it. We never mentioned Yoohoo the whole episode. It'll be fun.
I take a sip and I vomit out my nose, bro.